What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof. This week we're reviewing a sauce named Samsa House Smokey J. The company is called Samsa House. It was founded by Samuel Hastings, who was a metalhead and loved, basically, he was a chef for 2 decades, and as many chefs do, they got into making hot sauces. COVID basically forced him to pivot, and he wanted to do something that was his own, and he founded this company. The city it's out of is Austin, Minnesota, not Texas. Sorry for the pause and mislead there. The city is named after Horace Austin, who's the first settler in the region. Hormel Foods is the largest employer in Austin, Minnesota. The city is also known as Spamtown, USA. It's also home to the Hormel Institute, which is actually a cancer research facility that is run by the University of Minnesota. You can also find the Spam Museum here as well. Famous people from here include golfers Lee Jensen and Tom Lehman, as well as Football Hall of Fame coach and commentator John Madden. So now let's look at the packaging. So first off, he goes with the seal, the paper seal, to assure that it's not been tampered with. It does say Smokey J right there. Looks like a guy with a bandana, sunglasses. I guess he's performing magic of some type, and it's on a pepper. This is a smoked verde sauce for the masses, and it says on here, "Smoke me up." Now, interesting thing though, it's bottled and distributed. It's bottled and distributed by Grupo Forza, the same group that does Chile Lengua de Fuego. Let's now look at the ingredients. The ingredients here include Honduras white oak smoked jalapenos, yellow onions, garlic, distilled vinegar, organic blue agave, kosher salt, coriander, cumin, chia seed powder, citric acid, and black pepper. The feature for this week is going to be Spam. Spam is actually extremely popular in Hawaii. They use it in what's called Spam musubi, which is basically like a sushi version of Spam. So it's on a bed of rice wrapped in seaweed. It is actually really fucking delicious if you've never had it. And then also Spam fried rice, which I have made myself, and it's really fucking good. So Spam was invented during the Great Depression, and an interesting correlation happens whenever basically the economy starts doing pretty bad. Spam sales go through the roof. It's a weird thing, but apparently it's a cheaper meat, and people get to save it for longer. There are only 6 ingredients in Spam, which is pork, salt, sugar, potato starch, water, and sodium nitrate. You got to get that sodium nitrate in there, right? The name is actually a mystery. Some speculate that it means spiced ham. Others think it stands for shoulder of pork and ham. Hormel executives joke that only a handful of them actually know the real name, the real origin of the name, as well as Nostradamus. Spam is literally cooked in the can it comes in. You could just eat it straight out of the can because it is actually cooked in the can, and so therefore there's no chance of bacteria in there. And there are about 20 varieties of Spam now, with my favorite probably being the bacon one. Before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor.
Sometimes you need a lap dance at 5 in the morning. Just head over to the Mobius Strip Club. The strip club and breakfast buffet that's always going on.
Listen to the track, bitch.
Open 24 hours a day and open on all holidays. The action goes on infinitely. The club has no clocks in it and blocks out all cellular service for uninterrupted enjoyment. We have the hardest working strippers bringing up they work more hours and on more lots than other places. The Mobius Strip Club, the never-ending glory.
Now for the moment of truth. It's very smoky. So I guess you could definitely smell the smoked jalapenos in there. Garlic and vinegar as well. This does only clock in at 6,000, so it's a mild sauce. I anticipate it being a lightweight, but I'm looking for flavor because I do really like smoky flavors. As you would expect with a jalapeno sauce, it is a greenish, a little bit brown. All right, let's just get right to it here. Cheers. All right, so it is a lightweight. There's a little bit burn at the tip of the tongue, which is expected with jalapeno. but it's very slight. It is flavorful. You can taste the smokiness of it. I almost wish there was a little bit more garlic in here, though. It's not a bad sauce. It's really good. Very flavorful. I just wish it had a little bit more spice to it. That's all. What I mean by spice, like I'm talking about like seasoning to it. What would I use this on? I mean, you could use this on anything breakfast-based. Yeah, I mean, it might be a little smoky, but I think it'd be fine. Anything breakfast-related, anything you could put jalapenos on, anything with jalapenos in it, I would use it for that. Now, the question begs to be asked, can I use this on barbecues, smoked items? This would probably go perfect on a pork chop, especially a smoked pork chop. Would I own this one? There's green sauces that I like more that are a lot more intense, but it is a really, really tasty sauce. So if you were thinking about getting it, by all means buy it. I will use the rest of this. I could go through green sauce, but I could practically drink this shit. So next week, I'll be reviewing a sauce named Funky's Hot Sauce Stellar Fuzz. Until then, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.